Good morning, I'm Janelle Burrell with your morning digital news brief for this Wednesday, August 7th. There are reports of injuries in a house fire in Haddonfield, Camden County. That fire broke out just after 5 o'clock this morning on Walnut Street. Crews struck a second alarm, bringing in additional manpower. At least one person was taken in an ambulance from the scene. The extent of those injuries not clear. One man was killed, a teenager in critical condition after a shooting in the Tioga section of Philadelphia. It happened just before midnight on the 1500 block of West Allegheny Avenue. So far, no word on a motive for the violence. And a shooting in the Point Breeze section of South Philadelphia leaves one man in critical condition. Police say the 24-year-old victim was shot several times overnight on the 1600 block of Ellsworth Street. More than a dozen shell casings were found at the scene, and one of those shots hit a nearby house. No one inside that home was hurt. No word on suspects or a motive. And now for a check of the forecast, let's head right over to meteorologist Katie Falinger. Katie.
And good morning to you, Janelle. Well, today is a day of transition. We've got a cold front that's got across the area, and that is going to bring with it some locally strong or severe thunderstorms later on today. So for now, at least you're in the quietest part of the day here. There should be some sun that breaks through, but it's more than anything just a very steamy day, building up the moisture, building up the heat in all advance of this front. And while you will see some sun, those thunderstorms are really the main headline, I'd say, here today. Now, when we're talking about thunderstorms, we're talking about storms that could produce not just heavy downpours, but frequent lightning and the whole mixed bag of potential for severe weather. We do sit in a slight risk, after all, here today. So it's something that we have to keep an eye on, but it shouldn't be a major impact until a PM rush and in terms of the strongest storms coming in. Then high pressure starts to settle in as that front sags to the south. By Friday and especially the weekend, really nice conditions expected as that high builds in. The sun is back. The humidity drops too, but you also have comfortable warmth, especially Saturday and Sunday, low to mid 80s for both those days. And then we start to heat up again on Monday. Janelle?
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Katie. And remember, you can always get Katie's most up-to-date forecast as well as the latest stories right here on CBSPhilly.com. That is the latest for the morning digital brief. I'm Janelle Burrell. Hope you have a great morning.